Welcome to another episode of Style It or Say Goodbye, the series where I take two pieces from the section of my wardrobe full of pieces that I don't know how to style or that I never wear, and I style those two pieces 3 ways each, and then at the end of the video I decide whether I want to keep those pieces in my wardrobe or let them go. And if you've been following along with the series, today is episode 11. So if you aren't caught up on the other 10 episodes, I will leave the playlist linked up in the cards and down below. And let's get into the pieces we'll be styling today. So here we have the two pieces we'll be styling today. We have the bottoms, which are a pair of mango high-rise wide leg jeans in this beautiful red color. I really love these jeans. I've had them in my wardrobe for 4 or 5 years. I can't remember if I got them before 2020 or after 2020. So that is the mystery. So it's either 6 years or 4 years. That's where we're at with how long I've had these pants. I'll put somewhere how many years I've had them. But I love wearing them for the holidays or for Valentine's Day. They're very fitting. They're a beautiful color, they're statement, and they're great for holiday outfits because I'm not like a big holiday dressing person. I don't love sparkle or velvet or any of that. So these feel holiday without leaning into the holiday fabrics that people usually think of. And so I have worn them a handful of times, but they're just so beautiful and special that I want to see if I can create more day-to-day outfits with them. So that is the plan for today, is to create outfits that I feel like I could wear doing my daily activities while still being in line with my personal style and comfortable. So that is piece number one. Number two is this thrifted plaid button down. And in theory, I really love this. I think the color of this and the plaid itself are really beautiful. They feel like they're in colors that feel in line with my personal style and I think look nice on me. And so it feels like this is something that I would get a lot of wear out of. But I have had this in my closet for 2 or 3 years and I've worn it out maybe one time. So I definitely want to create some outfits that I'm excited to wear out and decide whether or not this is something that I absolutely need in my wardrobe. So those are the two pieces we're going to be styling today. Let's get started with the top outfits. All right, here is attempt at outfit number one. And you might be thinking, you're wearing exactly the same thing that you started the video in. And that's because I think that some of you might feel like these two pieces can work together. And I wanted to try it out with accessories and trying to style it in the way that I probably would if I was going to wear this. But I think the reds are just slightly different, and I feel like that's something that would bother me if it was an outfit that I was creating to wear outside. And so I don't think that this is going to be able to be an outfit that I end up wearing. But I just wanted to show you guys because I know that they look close, but the red in the shirt is like a true red, and then the red in the pants is like a little more purpley. So they just feel a little bit off when they're paired side by side. So I am going to see if I can find a different pair of pants that I think can work a little bit better. Here's another pair of like red orangey pants that I felt like could maybe work with this. But I just feel like, again, it's just like a little bit off. I think it's gonna be tough to find something that complements this in the red family. So I think I'm gonna have to look elsewhere for a different color to complement this top. So I paired it with another pair of pants. These are the Levi's ribcage wide leg corduroys, and then I'm wearing a pair of Sam Edelman flats. I don't know about this. I feel like it's better, but kind of boring. Even if I just did the half tuck maybe, or I think the half tuck improves it. Okay, should I call this outfit number one? I don't know. I think it's a good outfit. I don't know. I'm on the fence about feeling if it's like special enough, if I'm like in love with it. And I'm also trying to figure out like what I could change to make me fall in love with it more. And so I think I'm gonna call this outfit number one because I'm just not sure about it. And then move on to another option. So let me go see what else I have. Okay. Here is my first attempt at outfit number two, and I really like how the t-shirt and the button-down work together, but I'm not really loving how the button-down and the skirt are sort of interacting with one another. I feel like the cool tone skirt is feeling extremely cool toned next to this like very warm tone button up. So I think I might switch out the skirt for something a little bit more warm toned. I don't have a lot of options in terms of skirts. I have a mustard one, which I don't think will work with this. I think the yellows will compete. I have a checked one that I feel will do a similar thing to this one, and also the patterns will compete with the plaid. And I have a solid navy, and I think that could work. I also have a solid like khaki colored one. So I'm gonna try the khaki colored one first, even though it's more structured compared to this flowy one, but I wanna see how it feels anyway. Okay, so here's attempt number 2, and I added a Karen Britchick, the drop from Amazon skirt, and I like how these colors work together, and I think that the cargo skirt kind of adds an interesting element to the more basic top part of the outfit. So I'm going to get some shoes and finish off this outfit. Okay, so I went with my Frye boots just to keep it very casual, do like a bit of a casual sandwich with the skirt and make sure that it doesn't lean too polished. But I really like this. I was not expecting to like it as much as I do, but I think it's interesting. I think the plaid shirt is an intricate part of this outfit, and it feels like a lot of pieces that work together, but I never would have paired together. So this is outfit number 2, and let's move on to outfit number 3. Okay, so this is my first attempt at outfit number 3, and I think I like it. I feel like the top and the pants work really well together. I feel like the pants and the vest work really well together. And I feel like the vest and the top work really well together. But I don't know, I feel like something is like a little bit strange about this outfit. I'm not sure what it is, but I am going to keep going. Maybe I switch out the sweater vest. Because maybe I think the sweater vest and the top is throwing me off. So let me see what the other sweater vest that I have looks like. So I switched out the sweater vest for this one that I got for Christmas in 2024. And originally it's from the Loft and has this like open side with the ties. And it just has more of a neutral color to it. And I actually like this better. I didn't think that I would because it's a very light sweater vest and sometimes that bothers me. But I think with the rest of the warm pieces in the outfit, it actually works really well. And I think I really like this. I liked it so much I ended up adding shoes. I put my Sam Edelman flats on in this like burgundy color, and I think this is a cute outfit. I think I'm gonna call this outfit number 3, and we can start creating outfits for my red denim wide leg pants. Okay, so here is outfit attempt number 1 with these red denim wide leg pants. And I decided to try something a little bit weird because why not? And I went for this Quince mini dress as well as the Loft sweater vest that you saw in the previous outfit. And I like this outfit. I feel about 400 feet tall in it. I feel like this makes me look like I'm like Gumby in the best way. And I like the idea of all the pieces together. However, I think the colors are what are throwing me off here. I kind of wish there wasn't so much lightness and then just dark at the bottom. I feel like it'd be nice if this vest had like a deeper color, or that this shirt dress wasn't stark white. Maybe if I switch this out, I have a denim shirt that's quite long and oversized. Maybe if I try that instead, that'll bring some more depth to this outfit. Let me go get that and see how I feel about it. Okay, I think this is really cute. I wasn't sure how I felt about the blue and the red next to each other, but I think along with the bit of cream that's in the sweater vest, it really works well together. I think this is so fun, and it's totally unlike anything that I've put together before. It's giving me Kate from Read Write Thrift. She does these like beautiful, like drapey, layered outfits, and I'm feeling like that, but in my own way. And I really like this. I'm shocked. I'm in shock. But I think this is so cute. I feel like I would wear this. It'd be for something maybe a little bit more dressy, like going to lunch with my friend or meeting up with people for drinks, less than going to the grocery store. But I don't know, it feels very comfortable. I feel like it is interesting, but it's not super complicated. It's just like 3 pieces layered together, and I love the colors. Yeah, this is lovely. Okay, so this outfit is comprised of my Madewell Brady boots, which are probably going to be paired with these pants every single time because you really don't see the shoes that much, and they're the perfect height for these pants where they only drag a little tiny bit. but they're not like pooling on the ground. So those are the shoes, the pants we talked about. The shirt is thrifted, but originally it's from Cabela's, and the sweater vest is from Loft. So I'm calling this outfit number 1, and let's move on to outfit number 2. So for my standard like winter outfit, I'll generally wear just like a pant and a sweater if I'm just running out the door and I need to throw something on. And so I wanted to see if I could come up with something a little bit more basic for these pants where I could just find a couple sweaters that could be thrown over the top and look interesting but still just be easy and simple. I have worn this pair of pants with sort of cream sweaters in the past, and so I wanted to see if there were any other color combinations that I thought could work. This one is really bringing me a lot of joy. This cardigan is from Quince. I picked it up as one of my first purchases of 2026, and if you want to watch that video, I'll link it. I'll show you guys what my whole thought process was in adding this to my wardrobe, and I really like how these two pieces look together. I wasn't sure at first, but I think the fact that this pant is very saturated and then the cardigan's a little dusty and it's sort of like a strawberry watermelon kind of color combo. I don't know. I think I like it. I'm not sure if this feels too basic because it's just two solid colors in an outfit. So maybe I could layer something underneath. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you feel like this is a good outfit? Do you think it needs something else? I think maybe it's fun and weird enough, and I'm gonna call it outfit number 2. Now that outfit 2 is complete, let's move on to outfit number 3. So here I am so far for outfit number 3. We have this Lauren Conrad high neck blouse. I think these two pieces look really beautiful together, but I'm wondering if I feel like I need another piece. This is definitely like leaning more spring. I definitely feel like I would be a little cold if I was to wear this out, or it'd have to be like a super warm location wherever I was going. So maybe this needs something else to also add some texture. So I'm going to see if there's any other thing that I can layer with this and see what that looks like. So here it is layered with the sweater vest over the top. But I think I would prefer it actually without the sweater vest. I think the sweater vest does add something here, but I think if I was to wear this out, I would just wait until spring and wear it just with the blouse and the pant. I think there's enough texture and like volume and dimension going on in the outfit that I don't need the sweater vest. I also think that doing the Quince cardigan over this blouse could also work as well to add another like layer of texture here if I did want to create something that was a little bit more wintry. But what do you guys prefer? Do you feel like this outfit looks better with the sweater vest or without it? Like I mentioned, I think I prefer the blouse by itself, and so I'm calling this outfit number 3. Now let's chat about all the outfits and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, let's talk about these outfits. I have my coffee in a mug I made myself. Look how cute she is. If I can't show off my pottery to you guys, who else am I supposed to show it off to? But let's go ahead and get into the outfits. First, we're going to be talking about the red plaid shirt outfits, and the first outfit is the one with the cords and my Sam Edelman flats. And I think this outfit is fine. I think it doesn't look bad. I think it's perfectly fine, which is probably why I don't love it. I feel like if I was going to create a casual outfit like this, I would select one of the many other pieces that I have in my wardrobe, whether that would be a sweater or a different button down like my denim. I think another place that I missed on this outfit is I should have layered the button down over a t-shirt, but I already had plans to do that with the skirt outfit, so I didn't want to do it twice because I felt like the outfits would feel too similar. And so that's something that I would probably do in real life that I didn't do in this video, but I think would make the outfit that I created for outfit 1 feel a lot more interesting, would be to add a t-shirt underneath and make this more of a layered outfit. And I feel like that theory is given a little bit of leverage by the fact that I actually created an outfit similar to this outfit in my index video where I use the open closet feature to pull outfits that you guys have created for me, and I try them all out and then make tweaks to them. One of those outfits included this plaid shirt, and I ended up liking that outfit a lot. So I think when it comes to this button down, I just need to use it more as a layer for now, and then maybe eventually I'll expand it to use it in more different ways. Speaking of layering, let's move on to outfit number 2, where I layered this button down over a t-shirt and styled them both with a cargo skirt. I really liked this outfit. This was not in the cards in my head as something that I thought would end up coming together. The idea of putting this plaid shirt with this cargo skirt did come to my mind because I think the colors work harmoniously together, but I thought it would look silly with the button down, buttoned up, and then tucked in. I felt like it would not feel as in line with my personal style. But layering it over a t-shirt, however, felt super good. And then finishing off the look with these Frye boots just brought it to another level, and this is definitely my favorite of the 3 outfits with the plaid shirt. Finally, we have the sweater vest outfit with the Madewell Harlow pants, and I like this outfit. I think I like this a lot more than I thought I would, and I think that the plaid shirt really makes it feel special as opposed to a solid shirt. I think that it would feel a lot more sort of color blocky if the plaid wasn't involved. I love how the colors work together. I think the plaid shirt is like an integral part of this outfit. I will say, looking at some of the clips, I felt like something was a little bit off about this outfit. I couldn't put my finger on it if it was the sweater vest or the plaid shirt. So that's something on my mind, but I can't figure it out at this moment, so I'm just gonna let it go. So with that being said, I think this button-up has potential. I like the colors that it's in, and it works with other pieces in my wardrobe in a way that feels not only harmonious, but like it adds something that I don't have in some of my other button-downs, which is the printed element, and so it can create more interesting outfits that way. So I am going to hang on to it and keep styling it in my wardrobe. Next, we have the red flares outfits, and the first one is this outfit with the denim shirt and the sweater vest. Look at me using the sweater vest in 2 outfits in this video. I really love this sweater vest. It's just a bit light, so it makes it hard for me to style it with anything other than deeper colors, because if I use a lot of light colors, it feels very light. But with the combination of the denim shirt with the red pants, I feel like this sweater vest does balance it out with the lighter color, even though it's not in between the red and the blue, which is my preference usually. I think it still adds that breadth and that like neutral element that I like to have in my outfits. I think the red and blue play really well together, and I think this silhouette and the volume and the shapes all feel really interesting, but also in line with my personal style. Like, this feels like an evolution of my style in a way that feels exciting and out of my comfort zone, but also in line with my personal style, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like something new, but still me. Next outfit is the quince cardigan with the flares, and I really like this. I took this sweater out thinking it could be cute together, it could be weird. I like green and red together in other circumstances, in different shades and tones, so I wasn't sure how this one was gonna play out, but I recorded a quick clip because in my room right now it's really dreary outside, and so I don't have a lot of great lighting. So I got in front of my little studio light and I recorded a quick clip, and I looked at it in the camera and I was like, oh yeah, that's a juicy color combination. And so I was like, yes, this is good. I really like how the colors work together. I think they are both weird and off-putting, but in a beautiful way, because I think the green and the red are just, I don't know, so interesting together. I think that the shades and tones of each of the colors work well. I think the bottoms being quite saturated and the sweater being a little bit more muted works together really well. And I think that there's enough interest in the outfit, even with just 2 basic pieces. The bottoms bring a volume and the bold color, and then the top brings like the texture and the buttons detail and a bit of contrast when it comes to the color. So this was an unexpected love. Finally, we have the Lauren Conrad blouse outfit, and after looking at the clips, I can reconfirm that I prefer the outfit without the sweater vest. I think it just feels cleaner. I feel like it has less of that like 70s element. It feels a little bit more like Cezanne without the sweater vest, which is a style goal. I think the outfit feels a little bit more streamlined without the sweater vest, and I don't think it needs the extra texture when it already has the like flare and the full bottoms and then the print interest on the top. I think there's enough going on to just have 2 pieces in the outfit and it still feel interesting. I do feel like this is a bit more polished, even though it feels in line with my personal style. It feels like something I would wear if I was working in an office or like getting dinner with a friend. Just something that feels a hair more dressy than like a grocery store outfit. So that's just something I wanted to point out too. So with that, I feel like I completed my goal of creating outfits that I feel like I can wear in my day-to-day. Of course, there was one outfit that was a little bit more polished, but it feels like it's not just for the holidays, like I've been wearing them. So I think that was a success, and so I'm definitely going to keep these pants in my wardrobe. So to recap the series so far, I've styled 28 items and I've decluttered 15 because we kept both of the pieces that I styled today. And that feels good. I think we're getting down to like the nitty-gritty of the pieces that I don't know how to style. And I'm decluttering pieces on my own. So the house section is getting smaller by the day. And then when we switch out my wardrobe in March from fall, winter into spring, summer, I'll have a new crop of pieces to work with. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep working through my fall, winter house section and try to get down to my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. I love making this series. It's made a huge impact on the curation of my wardrobe. So if you don't want to miss any upcoming episodes, make sure to subscribe. It really helps my channel. If you enjoyed this, you might enjoy my video where I style 4 outfits from the bottom up. I choose the shoes first and then style the outfit around those. So link that here and see you in the next one. Bye.